Okay, so Noah, I'm glad you're here. What I want you to do is in the chat window, your name, your school you
I
go
in the school too.
to, and what show you've been watched during COVID-19.
Yeah,
So, do you get that, Noah?
I'm in the middle of something right now.
All right. Does everyone put their name, school they go to, and something they binge watched?
Hi, Lincoln.
I don't see Mila's answer. Where's Mila's answer here? Mila, you're not there.
Oh, it's on.
Oh, Blue Bloods. Oh man. Wind Wilderness, Beck from Green Park. We just finished that. They chose the wrong couple.
I have to look at the Win the Wilderness.
Really good couple.
Mom, I'm in the middle of something.
All right. Well, so if you just joined us, you're gonna put your name.
Oh yeah, that's a good show.
And what you've binge watched. Okay. Well, I'm excited you guys are all here. I'm gonna actually ask for the next 7 or 8 minutes that you all put your mics on mute, except for the 4 faces you see, 5 faces you see on the screen. So for just a little bit, we'll have you guys all mute yourself. And I'm going to turn it over to our amazing host, because I'm not going to lead this. This is actually led by a senior from Wahai, Mila Flowers. So Mila, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you. And this is exciting. So Mila, go ahead.
Hi, guys. Welcome to the LifeBoat. So we're going to imagine that we're sinking on a ship, and all the students are on a lifeboat. And we can decide to say one of these 4 people who are participating today. Not knowing if you'll be rescued or be stuck on an island forever to make a new society. And our job is to decide what subject will make the most helpful person, and therefore who we want on the lifeboat. I will have the competitors now introduce themselves. So, starting with Andrew Sayers. Why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm Andrew from Wahai High School, and I run the after-school program at Wahai.
Can I ask a question real quick? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, it's my technology, but I can only see myself. How do I see everybody else?
So you click the unpin icon, I believe, on your graphic.
Thank you.
So why don't you introduce yourself?
Well, now I see just the graphic.
That's okay.
Okay. Well, I can't see anybody else, but I'm okay with that.
So introduce yourself, Jeremy.
Okay. Hi, I'm Jeremy Gradwohl. I'm very bad with technology, and I work at Lincoln High School. Oh, I can see Andrew. And I run the 21st Century After School program there, and I've been there about 13 years. And I went to school there when I was a kid. Pass.
Martin? Or Will?
Martin, you're muted.
Will, why don't you start off then?
Okay. I'm Will Hammond. I work at Garrison Middle School. I am the after school director. I also went to school at Garrison.
Martin? Martin,
come on, Martin. You can do it. You can do it.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right. Between Zoom and switching to Google Meets, it switched my mic to something else. So my name is Martin Fortney, or as most people call me, Fortney. I'm the after school director at Pioneer Middle School. I've been around here at Pioneer for, count it, 8 years. Yeah, so there you go.
All right. Nice. So let's begin with Mr. Fortney and why you think you should be chosen on our last spot on our lifeboat.
Is there a time limit before I get going? Like what's how long do I got?
Like a 3-ish minute speech.
Okay, all right. I want to thank Andrew first of all for inviting me to participate. I told myself I wouldn't do any Titanic jokes this whole time, and if I did, I would sink to a new low. All right. Well, as you all know, I'm Mr. Fortney from Pioneer Middle School. So, why I should actually end up on the lifeboat? Well, first and foremost, I don't know exactly how I got onto this cruise, but it's the first cruise I've ever been on. So please don't make it my last by selecting me to not be on the lifeboat. Like, I want to be on the lifeboat so I can go on another cruise. But why should you pick me? Well, first off, I'll tell you, I will sit anywhere on the boat, left, right, either or, whichever you need me to do. I'll do what I need to do. All right. But I also want to point out that I'm going to keep this whole speech about me. So when I reference everybody else, it's going to be in a positive light and mostly about me. Out of the 4 of us, I'm the second youngest. Okay. I have a lot of life left to live, just like you all. Okay. And so for that, I'm also a single dad to a 6-year-old. And so if I'm not on the lifeboat, that's going to make an orphan of my child. So think about that. Now, I'm also a vital part of the Pioneer culture. Think of the Pioneer Library without Mr. Fortney, without Fortlandia, okay, without all the practical and prank jokes that I do in the school. What would Pioneer be without Fortney around? Just think about that. All right. Now, I know Miss Sarah's a big part of it, but also remember that, you know, we're a team here. We build this culture. And so, like, I still have the fort up and everything and all the pranks and whatnot. But in addition to also being in the lifeboat, I also have survival skills. One of the programs I taught for a number of years was zombie science. So I know how to teach survival skills. I can teach them to all of you all. And so, you know, if I'm not in the boat, who's going to say if anybody else can teach you how to do that? Now, just remember, through this whole speech, I've been very positive and it's all been about me. I haven't talked negatively about any of my other co-site directors here. So remember that. Mr. Fortney is a vital part of Wahai. I'm honest. I'm positive. I'm a single parent. And I have survival knowledge for the whole group. And I also am young. I have a lot of life left to live. So please select me to be on either side, either or of the lifeboat.
Very nice.
I yield my time.
Next up, we'll have Jeremy. Why should you be chosen for our last spot on the lifeboat?
Did you say me? Gosh, so early? I was just building up here. Okay, well, I don't want to go all negative, you know, like Martin refused to, so I won't. But I think somebody should fact check the situation. What is the 6-year-old anyways, and how important is the 6-year-old? I have 2 teen-year-olds, and I just want to say that for the record. Also, I am originally from Hawaii. Hello, oceans, islands. If we wash ashore, I know people. Okay, I don't know where this whole escapade is taking place, but if it's in warm waters, I'm your guy. Also, I've been looking up boat repair things, and I've got 3 key components to saving a life raft if it gets stressed out. So the true plug, I'm selling these. Also the rescue tape and epoxy. All right, I have all this stuff with me at all times. Plus, the kids at Lincoln, listen, we've done magical floats every year. In fact, the whole Walla Walla Valley would be less without those magical floats that Lincoln High School has put together every year. And, you know, I don't want to waste a bunch of time just tooting my horn, so I'm not going to. I wish everyone else the best, and there is no ethical or logical way to pick the person who shouldn't be on the boat, so I'm willing to not be that person if so be. I yield my time.
Thank you. Next we'll have Andrew. Why should you be chosen?
Ladies and gentlemen, you need to understand that life is short, and I am not that short, so that way I'll help you stay above the water if the boat takes on water. You can get on my shoulders. They're pretty strong. Also, I got jokes. I'm a dad of humans, and so that would help me because that would help you because I can do those bad jokes for you. It'll be intense, just like camping. So what I'm getting at, get it intense? Anyway, so what I'm getting at is that life is short. I've seen a lot of stuff. I've worked with teenagers for a number of years, and I'm still hip with it. I'm wearing a Flash shirt. I'm like Martin, who watches the Flash. But I mean, I don't want to diss Martin too much because all I got to say is that life is short. I want you to be excited about life. I always have a positive attitude. That's like my know-how because I got some joy in my life, and I need that seat because you need me, and I'll carry you on my shoulders if I got to. I'm like your man, and I know that the time is coming when you're going to need some positive attitudes because it's going to be hot in that lifeboat. It's going to be weird in that lifeboat. We're going to have some awkward times, and I want an awkward time, not one. So, anyway, so I'm going to pass, give back my time to Mila. Thank you so much for letting me pitch my reasoning for being on the lifeboat.
Thank you, Andrew. Finally, William, why should you be chosen for the last spot on the lifeboat?
Well, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna put you guys down. I'm sorry. I am the youngest, actually, and Martin actually his 6-year-old is a dog, so anybody could take that dog.
Thank you.
So, yeah, this might be a personal opinion, but I think I am in the most physical, athletic shape that out of the four of us, and I think that that speaks for a lot. I also think that I am the shortest out of all of you guys, so I am the smallest. So I'm taking up less room on this lifeboat. I have lots of different skills. I'm a jack of all trades. I can do and fix anything, really. So if there's anything goes wrong with the lifeboat, Jeremy, yes, you might have the tools, but I probably will steal them from you before this boat sinks. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I can't talk much more about myself. I think I've already said enough. So Mila.
Okay, now we'll have time for a couple of questions from the audience, from you guys. And you can talk, or you can also type in the chat box, and I'll make sure to watch that. If you do type it, it'll get asked. So here, I'll ask the first question. What would be your best trait that you could bring to help us survive on our raft? The contestants.
Oh, come on. I mean, I've done plenty of them. I've jelloed a stapler. I've put a fart machine in the principal's office. I've gift wrapped Andrew's office. I have also tinfoiled Will and Brent's office. So I like the jokes are just endless, and I have so many more that are up my sleeve. Even Miss Duncan's room, I Dixie cupped it within an hour while she was teaching in another room with the help of other students. Like, I'm creative. I'm forward thinking with all of these pranks. Like, I'm using the resources and things, and I'm not above like contributing to make bigger things happen and entertainment for you all to be a part of it as well.
Well, Martin might bring some funny, but I'll tell you what, guys, I'm a musician also. I play a few instruments. We can get some songs going. life will not be without music. Music is life, and I want to bring you life. That's a skill that I can bring. It's going to be awesome. I can teach you a lot of different. It's going to be great. That's what I can bring more than anything.
Go ahead, Negative Will.
All right. I'll turn to the positives here. You know, I always have a smile on my face, so I'll try to always bring joy to everybody on this boat. Also, I know a lot about stars, so I can teach everybody about the constellations. And hey, we need to know which direction we're going in, right? Does anybody know where the North Star is actually, though?
I do. Not like.
No. Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and interject here. Did I mention floats? 13 years of floating. Hello. I can get you to float. All right. You know, the chances of sinking are very high when you're in the ocean. And I'm telling you, I have years of float, emphasis on the floating aspect of this whole thing. So float on, Modest Mouse, float on. Here we go. All right. And I play the piano. I play music too. Andrew doesn't have a monopoly on this thing.
You have a piano.
I'll play you a song later. I will. All right. Is there room on the float for a piano? Because that's my thing.
Jeremy, do your floats actually float though, or do they just like roll down the road?
I agree. Yeah, come on now.
Wait, are we fact checking now? What are we doing here? I'm not gonna go low, but I will go lower. Okay, I'm done.
To the audience, do you guys have any questions? Because you can ask whatever questions you think or you want right now.
Brayden had a good point right there. Can I just say that? A piano, weight and size, you kill about 5 to 10 people right there. So sorry, Jeremy.
Yeah, the piano, you could fit the rest of us on there. Will, Andrew, and myself. And probably still have room for a few more students.
You guys have a really good point. A piano's big, but guess what? It floats. It's like
I have a
rafts.
question.
I brought my
I
own
have a
raft.
question.
I'm not even a burden. All right, go
Yeah,
ahead.
we got a question.
Matthew, go ahead.
Why isn't the raft big enough to fit all 5 people? If it doesn't fit all 5 people, then it's obviously a bad design.
Because the students make up the rest of the raft. They fill the rest of the raft. So there's only room for one of them.
So why isn't it 2?
I have a question.
Go ahead, Gordon.
I have a question for all the contestants. Cereal or milk before or after cereal?
Oh, that's a good question, Jordan. I'm going to say that you put the cereal in, then the milk, because you can get cereal that way. Because the other way, you're just cheating yourself calories.
Well, and it's about milk.
If you're having seconds, it's okay to do the other way around.
It's about milk spreading out over the whole cereal. Like you want to get that even splash and not just dumping it in and getting the cereal on the bottom to get soaked up. You want to get a good moisture mixture in there with the cereal. A good what's the word, breakdown component of it.
It's hard to sprinkle to the milk.
I gotta disagree. It's truly about buoyancy. Will the cereal continue to float? I mean, let's stay on topic here. I believe the way to do it is to put the cereal in and then pour the milk gently along the side of the bowl, and the cereal will rise to the top like the cream always does.
Okay.
So I don't have cereal because I'd have to have lactose-free milk. So I just eat cereal, no milk. So yeah, I don't think there's a reason to have milk.
On an
That
interesting,
concerns me if all we have is milk on the boat.
there's an interesting segue tomorrow in the afternoon. If you go to wallawalla you can watch Will at Cereal with Will and myself eating cereal that are not regular cereal. So that's another segue. But sorry, Mila, that was a plug for tomorrow's video. But
Well, I would say I kind of agree with Jeremy, but at the same point, if you put the milk in and your cereal's floating, you need more cereal. You're not getting enough cereal. So you got to fill that bowl with cereal and then add some milk. So
I agree. A full bowl of cereal is key.
Okay, here's a question from one of the audience members. Who is the best at gaming? Someone asked.
What was the question? Best at gaming?
Yeah, who is the best at gaming?
what
Well,
game are we
you know
going
what?
with?
Nobody can take me down in Monopoly, all right? I am the king of Monopoly. So, does that date
100%,
me?
I probably could.
I believe this is video games.
What are those? Oh, okay.
Minecraft.
And others.
I'm going to say the best video game player is the students.
Gary's mod.
Yeah.
You guys are way better at
Can't
Fortnite
forget
than
the
I
classic
am.
Valve.
Like, you guys are way better at Minecraft than I am. I'm amazed by your
Yeah.
skills. Like I can't even compete.
Kids,
So I mean,
kids,
it comes down to the game.
Hold on. I gotta cut in here. This is what you call kissing butt. All right, we don't allow it. It's not fun to watch. It's groveling. It's just all right. Just turn away for a minute. Go ahead, Martin.
I mean, if we're talking Pong, Jeremy's gonna win. If we're talking
Pong. Oh, yeah.
if we're talking Minecraft or Age of Empires, Will's gonna win. If we're playing Rocket League, I'm gonna win. If it's League of Legends, it's gonna be Andrew.
Did we say
that might be
gaming?
Will.
Did we say gaming? Oh, what is that? A game?
I don't know if pool is a game, actually.
You know, truthfully, you guys, you've lost context. I might not be the best gamer, but I am the most fun with gaming. I'm going to make you feel like you had a good time playing with me, even if I don't win. So that's why I might not claim to be the best at any video game, but I'm going to play it because I want to have fun with you guys. So there.
Has anyone here even played Half-Life?
I would rather play a board game, to be honest.
Yeah. And who has the largest board game collection out of all of us and has the most board games in their office?
Well, you might have one in your office, but in my own home, it might be a different story.
I did.
I'm known around the state as the game guy. I go to trainings and people ask me what board games I'm playing.
Well, that is true. That is true.
I have one more question, and then the audience will pick a vote on who we want to welcome into our raft. The question is, what would you guys be willing to do in order to survive on a desert island if we survived to a desert island? What would you guys be willing to do?
I'm willing to dig a poop hole and clean the poop hole for everybody. I'm going to make sure that we got.
Why do you clean it? Why don't you just dig a new one?
I'm
What are you doing?
I'm going to make sure we got clean poopers because I don't want to have a situation later where
Boy, you stepped in that one, Andrew.
I didn't step in it. I dug it. So anyway, you're right, Jeremy. So I would go do that, and I would make sure to. I don't know. That's about it. I lost my thought.
I don't know. First thing on a deserted island, you got to build a shelter, right? So I'm pretty good with my hands. I think I could build a shelter. So that would be my first step.
You know, I've worked with kids a while, and I know how hungry y'all get. So first thing I would do is I would try to make sure and secure a food source, either if it's foraging for some berries and knowing kind of those survival skills that I talked about. But I mean, island has got to have some animals of some sort. And for those of you that have read Lord of the Flies, you know, Some islands have pigs, and Hawaii has pigs and other chickens and other critters. So, I mean, you got to find a source to eat. Shelter is key, but you got to have sustenance to continue to build and maintain the things that you need for shelter and water. So that's where I would go.
I think you're stealing all the food off the boat before the boat sinks first. So
you can't steal everything. You can't steal tools and food off the boat.
Hey,
have it all.
Hey, you can have it all.
So suddenly you're a Hawaii expert. How does that happen? Like.
He's visited Hawaii one time.
You my facts and using them for yourself. I don't know what's going on here, but I don't like it. And I want to say that I think I would probably have the most important job on the island. My job
is to go bring Bradley's computer.
Excuse me? My job, and you can trust me, I will do my job solemnly, is to keep Andrew the poop cleaner away from you guys. I will not let him touch you or touch the food. I will keep Andrew at bay.
Okay.
Well, Andrew would not be on the boat if you're on the boat, so there's that. So
honestly, do we want the poop cleaner on the boat anyways? I don't know.
I'm saying what I would go to. I would do anything. I get you food, go to shelter, but I'll take a people.
Servant. I get it. You're the servant. Service with a smile.
Okay, now it's time for us to vote. And Andrew, didn't you have a slide with what numbers who?
Hold on just a second. Sorry. Thank you.
You guys want some theme music here? No?
No. I don't know.
Okay. Audience, this is the numbers, and in the chat box, we're going to vote for who you want to bring on the boat, and then I'll count up the votes at the end, and whoever has the most wins. And you only get one vote.
Nick and James, you only get one vote.
Only one.
What? The deck is stacked, I guess.
Okay.
What was that? Oh, there we go.
Wow.
Brent, you only get one vote.
One vote.
Oh, come on. How are we doing here?
The presentation is. Oh, no.
Did everybody vote?
What are you doing? Waiting for my main viewer while I watch YouTube.
So while Mila's
done.
counting that,
I don't have anything else to do.
Once Mila's announces the winner has to give a short victory speech. So.
Chip, that hurts. Oh, Chip.
I don't have anything else to do.
Chip.
All right, Mila, did you get it?
Yes, I did.
Lincoln, thank you for your vote, man.
Okay.
You're welcome.
If I miss your vote, I'm sorry.
All right, Mila, go ahead and take it away.
Okay, so the person who had the most votes and who is welcome on our lifeboat is Mr. Fortney.
Yeah!
Yes.
Speech.
Thank you all for saving me.
James. James.
I love y'all, and I noticed a lot of students and current and former. Braden, it's good to see you. It's other people. I'm honored that you all voted for me, and I'm really grateful. Honestly, any one of us of the four, would be great to have on the boat with you, and you'd be in great hands. So, these guys are great too. So, if I wasn't picked, I would be really happy for whoever that you did pick, whether it be Andrew, Will, or Jeremy. and so that you selected me means a lot. But thank you all. Like,
I want Will.
Thank you.
Thank you, Matthew.
You guys all give a clap for Mila.
Yeah, Garrett,
Hey,
good to see you
Mila.
too, buddy.
Heck yeah.
Also, guys, don't forget
Noah.
check out this website tomorrow. I'm sharing it with you right now. The Walla Walla app is school.com. Can you guys see that website? We're gonna have new
No, I
stuff.
can't.
We're gonna have new stuff going on that website every day this week. And Will It Cereal is tomorrow at 2ish. So you guys can check that out. Should be
Jordan.
fun.
Yeah. Thank you, Jordan.
But thank you guys for joining us. Anyone else have any comments left to say on the chat?
I want Will.
I was hard being the bad guy. I will say that.
Courtney is better.
I would like to
You know,
say that
that was your
whoever
decision.
said that you put in milk first, how dare you? It is the wrong way to eat.
I knew that was a party foul.
The wrong way to eat. And I have like 50 other children that will come for you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
50 other children.
There is no way to eat milk and cereal. Either way, you still will get cereal that is not covered in milk.
So,
Oh boy.
Okay, guys, thanks
There's a
for
can of worms.
joining this.
It's okay, Chip. Thank you for participating. I no hard feelings, buddy.
Thank you, Mila, for hosting us.
Thank you, Mila. Mila, it's good to see you too. Congratulations, you're graduating right here in a few weeks.
No, I don't watch TV.
Yes,
Robert.
Mila, that's awesome. Like, I'm happy for you.
Will better.
Caitlin.
Hey, goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
all right.
All right.
Thank you for joining.
I can't leave.
I have a dog too that I'm a parent of, Martin. And he's heavy. He's like extremely heavy right now.
He looks like a good boy.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
I have a Chiweenie. She injured her. She injured her foot.
Oh,
Braden, I can see Braden now.
I have a doggy too.
wow.
All right, guys, I gotta hop off. I have a YAG meeting coming up here that I need to prepare for. But it was great to see you all. It was nice to be a part of the Lifeboat. Thank you all, and I will catch you all later. Again, Braden, good to see you, buddy. What was that?
Question of you.
Oh yeah, no, check it out.
I know I even have like the hat and everything. Oh, awesome! That's sick.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys. We'll see you soon. So.
Alrighty.
All right. Toodaloo, kangaroos.